Welcome to Sack to the Future Week 14 bonus game numero 2. That's right, I've decided that much like Vinnie Vincent, I would like to try my hand at being an announcer in a game where I won't be cussing because I won't have anything in it. So I am going to be my virgin experience. Haven't had one of those in a long time. And we will be bringing you the Sack to the Future 1961 San Francisco at Detroit. You can see right there San Francisco's the number 3 seed. Detroit is fighting for a playoff spot. This does have playoff implications, although it means much more to Detroit than San Francisco, as San Francisco already has one-game lead on on St. Louis, and they have swept the St. Louis Cardinals already for the season, so they have a 2-game lead extensively. Conversely, the Detroit Lions are already out of the running for the NFC Central. Speed, slow, jump to end of game. Okay, as I was saying, the Detroit Lions are currently 6-6 behind Green Bay and Detroit by 4 games, and have both been swept by both Green Bay and Chicago, so there's really no chance that they can win the division. The best hope is a playoff game, is a wild card, and they're currently 3 games behind the Dallas Cowboys. There you can see Jim Nanowski is the starting quarterback this game. He currently, that's weird, okay. He currently is 889 yards passing, 71 for 116, for 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Currently in all. Janowski goes back to pass. Plenty of time and throws incomplete to his fullback, number 45. Nick Petrosani, Ken Webb, Terry Barr. Petrosani currently leads the league and leads the Lions in rushing with 521 and 2 touchdowns. Second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Petrosani back. Leads a short pass on the sideline to number 80. There you can see Leo Namelli, Monty Clark as we look at the 49ers. Rob Harrison, Pat Hazeltine, and Gordon Kelly are the linebackers. Back deep, you got Eddie Dove, Dave Baker, Abe Woodson, and Jimmy Johnson. The 49ers' Bob Harris leads the team in tackles at 81. Leo Namelli has 9 tackles for losses. And Charlie Kruger has 12.5 sacks. The third down draw up the middle, number 33, Nick Petrosanti with the run for 10 yards on the first down. High formation. Play action pass. Plenty of time again, but almost intercepted by number 40 for San Francisco. They seem to be running a little hurry-up offense. Petrosani up the middle again for another 7 yards as the offensive line for the Lions continues to be blocking really well on the San Francisco defense. Throughout the 61 season, Jim Nanowski and Earl Morrow, famous future Baltimore coach, switched starts this season. You can see another run right up the middle. And Petrosante has plenty for a first down. You see both his guards are just blocked off the play. Really nice holes on this opening drive. Shotgun on first down at the 38-yard line. Danowski finds his tight end. To Jim Gibbons. It's the second catch already for 15 yards. Oh, play action again. Danowski has time, but nobody. Oh, and he fumbles the ball, but picks it back up. That time, Danowski had plenty of time, but didn't find anybody open. As you can see, Lakes. Trying to find who that is. Must be a roster filler. You can see he beat the left tackle after Danowski couldn't find anybody open. The last one. So we got 2nd and 17, and they do a pitch to the right. To Petrosani, able to break 2 tackles, but then eventually corralled at the 29-yard line, bringing up 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. And he dumps it off to Petrosky, who won't make the first down. Tackled by number 44 on the play. And we got a field goal attempt going on. Number 44 was Eddie Dove, by the way. The field goal is good. So, with 3:53 left in the first quarter, it is Detroit 3, San Francisco nothing. Should be Jim Steffen. And there he is, John Brody. Been with the San Francisco 49ers for quite some time. Currently has 2,480 yards passing, 15 touchdowns, 8 receptions, and 88.1 rating. Brody goes back to pass, and jump off pass to his tight end, number 84. See Frank Morris, Bruce Bosley, Ted Connolly, Bob St. Clair, the Hall of Famer, and John Thomas, left tackle. J.D. Smith and Ray Norton in the backfield, Monty Stickles, Connolly, and R.C. Owens. Brody coming up, 2nd and 10, the pass to complete for no yards. Again, play action. Brody scrambles, and throws it to Way. He was feeling some pressure, don't exactly know from where, but you could clearly see that there is nobody open. On the defense, Alex Karras, Roger Brown, Bill Glass, and Darius McCord. Joe Schmidt, Wayne Walker, and Carl Brett Snyder are linebackers. And you got Yale Laurie, Jerry Lowe, Dick LeBeau, and Dick Night Train Lane are your cornerbacks. If the defensive line for Detroit can put pressure on the quarterback. John Brody. Oh, underthrows. And we got a 4th down and a punt already. 3 quick plays and already a 3 and out. And he doesn't care that the punt returner does not call for a fair catch. And is down right away at the 20-yard line. So here comes Jim Danowski. Again, here's a playoff picture. The San Francisco 49ers have essentially a 2-game lead on the Cardinals, 7-5, 6-6. The Lions need to catch the Cowboys for the last playoff spot. So this game has much more meaning to Detroit, and it shows in the first series. Danowski back to pass, but there is a blitz. He gets it away, and it is tipped away and incomplete, almost intercepted. number 25. All right, Yanowski hands the ball to Petrosani again, and this time the 49er defense stops him for a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 8. Niners are a nickel defense. And, oh my goodness, Yanowski passes over the middle to number 25. Dan Lewis, halfback out of the backfield, up the middle for, and that's Dan Love with the tackle again. Eddie Dove, I'm sorry. Eddie Dove with the tackle. For a 24-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Yanowski, play action pass, all the time in the world again. Finds his receiver this time. Oh, we do have an injury on the play. Now Gibbons, Jay Gibbons, I believe. Jim Gibbons, I'm sorry, the tight end, Jim Gibbons. And is it Dove? He's hurt. No, we don't know. All right. 1st and 10 at the 29. The Lions are just marching right down the field again. Yanowski back to pass, completes it to number 25 again. Dan Lewis, I think. I have to check the note on that, forgive me. Sorry, number 25 is Pat Studstill. Alright, 1st and 10. Barely 2 minutes left already. Oh, Nick Petrosani up the middle. 6 yards on the play. He scores down at the bottom of your screen. The semi-pro New Orleans Saints already have beaten the Cincinnati Bengals 43-14. The semi-pro Carolina Panthers have beaten the 1-12 Washington Redskins 35-16. Yanowski back to pass, completes it for a touchdown. Number 41, Terry Barr, breaks a tackle and gets his 1st receiving touchdown on the year. And just like that, he scored 2 times at the ball. 2 scores. This time a touchdown from Jim Yanowski to Terry Barr. And the Detroit Lions have opened up a 9-0 lead pending the extra point. And the biggest problem I see right now is that the defensive line for San Francisco is just getting 0 pass rush. Extra point is up and good. You see it, 7 plays, 81 yards, a minute 45. And it's just kind of stunning at how easily the Lions are moving the ball up and down the field. Tim Martin with the kickoff. Number 24, and the return. J.D. Smith, North Carolina A&T on the line. Here comes Mr. Brody. He's got some work to do. Second time they have the ball, and they're already down 10 points. They were 3 and out last time. The best thing they can do to help their defense is to at least get 1 first down. And the 49ers run J.D. Smith. Over the left-hand side. Oh, there's Brody. running for his life, runs up the middle. Looked like it may have been an organized draw. Called draw. J.D. Smith was on his previous run. But the 49ers get their first goal, which is a first down. There is J.D. Smith again. Runs for 9 yards this time. I'm sorry, that's Ray Norton, running back. You can see by the replay here, the offensive line gets good blocking, and he's able to make the corner and go all the way for 11 yards in the first down. All right, first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brody, play action pass, got protection, throws it over the middle to number 27. 750 yards, that's right. It's Mr. R.C. Owens, future Hall of Famer. And that finishes the very quick running first quarter, pretty much dominated by the Detroit Lions with a score of 10-0. All right, we switch sides of the field. We come back out here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. We play a little play action. And Brody throws it to number 27 again, R.C. Owens, with yet another pass. Completion, this time for about 16 yards. And another first down. Simple out pattern, but he beats the running back out, and you can see he drags his feet for what looks like a first down. Well, at least the Niners have finally answered the bell here a little bit after a sluggish first quarter. Oh dear. That will be a sack by number 71, Alex Harris. And it just looked like there's some miscommunication along the 49er offensive line as he went straight through. There was a blitz. And they called a screen penalty. Okay, that's what had happened. They had called a screen, and the other defensive tackle was all over it. And that pretty much left John Brody to do nothing but just eat the ball, which he did. That puts them at the 27-yard line, second and 21. It's Roger Brown who made the 24. Wow, nice pickup. All the way down to the 2-yard line. J.D. Smith, I believe. Play action and sack again. Did a play action run, and Willie Walker, you can see play action, but everybody was covered, and Brody just didn't have any time. So it was Wayne Walker, right outside linebacker. So here we are again, second and goal at the 11. In pistol formation with Brody. And he hands off to Norton this time. No gain. Actually lost a yard. McCord came in with the stop. You can see it right here. McCord comes in to the outside and just kind of, three guys just kind of meet the running back in the backfield. And Norton had no chance. Third and goal at the 12. Early drops back, has time, rolls to his right, and dropped pass. He was in the back of the end zone, so it would have been a tough catch for J.D. Smith, but he should have caught it. And now Tommy Davis will come on for the field goal attempt, and it's good. And the 49ers get some points on the board. Although Detroit Lion defense must be feeling okay. They had first and goal at the 2, and the 49ers were only able to come away with 3 points. Kicks the ball at the 10-yard line. He says, hello. Number 99, I'm pretty sure is a roster player. Terry Barr, a wide receiver, got the touchdown pass. Okay. Manowski's in the pistol formation. Here he goes back and starts to run and is taken down by big number 70, Charlie Kruger. That would be his 13th and a half sack on the season. Don't know really why Nanowski ran. He was being, while there was some pressure behind him, he didn't really have much to have. He must have heard Happy Feet. Must have heard the defensive end behind him because they didn't really need to run. Anyway, second and 20, second and 12, pistol formation. Oh, Petrosani up the middle. Good Lord. All the way to the 34-yard line and make it 3rd and 3. Petrosani is really the only running game the Lions have this year, as their second leading rusher is the starting quarterback, injured, I assume, Earl Morrall. You can see, nice hole again. And Niners are scrambling to just get the play. Big play here on 3rd and 2. San Francisco can make a stop. They'll get the ball back and have a chance to go down and tie it again. Oh, Manowski completes his pass. Look at that. Nick Petrosani. And it's first down at the 49. Hello. Number 79 says, we'll have enough of that. It looks like the fullback on a Dan Lewis. With a little, gets his token carry and gets smacked in the face for it. Nanowski back to pass again, and throws to Petrosani out of the backfield, but Mr. Dove comes up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Mr. Baker comes up from the safety position and makes the stop on Petrosani. So here we go. 3rd and 15. 49ers can get the Lions off the field. They'll have about 2.5 minutes to possibly get a game-scoring try. And Jim Manowski throws it over the head of number 34. And it's 4th down. Hope you're enjoying my first broadcast of Sack to the Future bonus game between the Detroit Lions and San Francisco 49ers. Trying to follow in Maniac's footsteps. And Mr. Smith gets tackled at the 15-yard line. So the 49ers will have 2 minutes 59 seconds to go 75 yards. There's one more game in Sack to the Future Week 14, and that is going to be on the John M channel where his Houston Oilers take on the semi-pro Houston Texans. Oh, we have a flag. The first penalty of the game. The referees let us know they're still here. We've had a neutral zone infraction on the defense. Yeah, McCord jumped off, which caused the offensive lineman to stand up. First and 5. Single back formation. Play action pass. Burley rolls to his right and completes it to number 85, Jim Steckles. Oh, I take that back. It's incomplete. Completed the pass, but the receiver was out of bounds. Burley's not really having a good game. Oh. Alice Parrish says hello in the backfield. J.D. Smith. Just beats his man, number 53, and just crushes the running back in the backfield. And this is now a very important 3rd and 6. 49ers need to get a first down here or they leave the Lions the opportunity to increase the lead. Brody goes back to pass. Has time, scrambles a little bit, but finds absolutely nobody open. As Dick Nitrain Lane had the receiver covered like a blanket. And it's full corner. Oh my God, I have 2 people watching. This is my first time doing this where I'm not involved, so no judgment. Anyway, punt formation. Does not look like the Lions are trying to go after it. They set up a return. Oh, nice punt all the way back to the 25-yard line. But that does give at least a little bit of a return. CB 36, 37. Number 51. So this is getting a little too personal. There's Nick Petrosani. 6 carries, 41 yards. Most of that was on the first drive. The first 2 drives. 2 minutes. Let's see what Mr. Nanowski can do. Shotgun formation. And the first thing they do is do a draw. And Petrosani gets hit in the backfield for a loss by Leo Nominelli, rookie. Having a great year so far. Leo Nominelli, he is from Minnesota. I'm a pick in 19... I take that back, he's not a rookie. His 10th, 11th year in the league, and he's known in 1950. Nanowski barely gets it away, and it's incomplete. Rushed by number 80, Mittens. Is that his name? Mittens? Mertens. Flip cornerback. Cornerback blitz. So the game's kind of bogged down here. We had 13 points scored in the first 3 drives, and now we've got nothing. 2 minutes left. The Lions are facing a 3rd and 11 at their own 37. Nasty tactics pass. Got time, and he throws it to his running back, Petrosani again, but for a gain of 8 yards on for Jay Gibbons, and Gibbons, oh, that's a bit, sorry about that. And you see, completed the pass, but 37 was there, and then Kelly came and cleaned it up. Jim Johnson. So it's going to be 4th down. And I believe the Lions will be punting the ball. Good thing for the Lions is that the receiver was tackled out of bounds, so they still have all 3 of their timeouts. Punt is away. And the fair catch is called, and the ball is in the end zone. So it'll come back out on the 20. See down below the Baltimore Colts, a mini ex-Wolf team beat the Buffalo Bills, a mini ex-Wolf team, 35-7. Phantom Fighter, who is one of the guys, beat the... I can't remember who he beat. It's going through, and as you can see, currently the Broncos are ahead of the Seattle Seahawks, 14-7. Oh, Brody just threw that. He missed it. Of course, the receiver was well covered by Mayer. Oakland Raiders are ahead of the Dallas Texans, 7-3. Steve Brody still only completed 3 passes this entire game. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Straw to number 24, J.D. Smith. And he only gains 4 yards, and so the Lions call timeout. We need to get a first down here. And he does. Completes it to number 89. They call no huddle. Do have 3 timeouts. Play action pass. Brody scrambles, throws, and wide open in the middle of the field. Again, it's number 89. And again, they go for hurry up offense. Yeah, they have plenty of time left. So Brody again, looking, scrambles, completes the pass out of bounds to number 89. I have to go look him up because he is just having a great Bay Thomas. I think that is, let's see. Aaron Thomas. He is a rookie. Drafted in the 4th round out of Oregon State. And coincidentally, he was a 16th round pick out of the Dallas Texans, but Aaron Thomas decided to sign with San Francisco 49ers, which is much more closer to home. It's going to Oregon State. Oh my goodness. Timeout. San Francisco taking timeout after completing yet another. That's 4 in a row for Brody. And that's the 4th reception for Thomas, so somebody woke Thomas up. That's a crazy, crazy game we got going on here. Again, if you missed it, this game is much more important for the Lions than it is for San Francisco, as the Lions need to basically win out and hope Dallas keeps losing. Brody's back to pass and throws an interception, but there's a flag down. There is a flag down. You have to see what the flag is. The flag is holding on the offense, so the interception will count. Another question you have to have is, why did the Lions defensive back run out of the end zone? Well, that kills that drive. Manowski's in there in the pistol formation. And the Lions call timeout. Just for future reference, in the actual 1961, the Lions and 49ers did play twice. I'll get to that after this play. And Nanowski hands off to Petrosante again, and he gets up to the 9-yard line, where it will be 3rd and 4. And it looks like they have to run a play, but it looks like the 49ers are content on letting this go into halftime. And there's Petrosante one more time. He gets stuffed up on the left-hand side, and that will do it. For the first half, an interesting first half, mostly dominated by the Lions, but the 49ers were making a game of it towards the end with 4 completions to Aaron Thomas, but that interception that Brody threw in the end zone was just a backbreaker at the end of the half. So anyway, the score is 10-3, and we'll get a look at some team stats here. Lions have more passing yards, 92 to 76, more rushing yards, and that one takeaway. When you look at the highlights, see Nanoski passing 41 Terry Barr for the touchdown. And that's really the only highlight of the game. See, here's Brody's probably in his... Nope, that's his Brody getting sacked by Alex Karras. As I was saying right before halftime, as you go and look at these highlights, that in the actual 1961, the Lions and the 49ers played twice. The first time they played was October 1st, week 3. San Francisco went to Detroit and beat the Lions 49 to nothing. And then in week 8 in November, Detroit came to town and tied the 49ers 20 to 20. We are starting the second half, third quarter. We'll kick down to the 2-yard line, and he gets tackled at the 24. Abe Woodson, I believe. There's John Brody, 7-14, 95 yards, and that killer pick. Didn't get a chance to see a replay on that, but it looks like he overthrew his wide receiver. There's no real rush. Okay. Brody, again, play action. Rolls out to his left, finds a wide open wide receiver, number 88. Connor. That's his first catch of the day, I believe. Clyde Connor out of Pacific. It's interesting, the 49ers have actually been able to move the ball a little bit, but they just either bogged down in the end zone and just haven't been able to convert. They've been in the red zone twice. Brody's back to pass, throws a deep ball to number 88 again, Clyde Connor with his second reception for 30 yards. As I was rudely saying while during you guys watching the play, the 49ers have been in the red zone 2 times and have only come away with 3 points. With the field goal, after taking a sack on first down, and they're at the 2, and again the interception. So you got to think that San Francisco just needs to change a few things. They should be able to get an end zone. Play action again. Brody did not see that coming as we had another cornerback blitz from number 28. You can see it here. He is 28's being blocked, but rather poorly. And Yale Larry breaks through, and it could be that the tight end was in the block and then release out as an option, but that just screwed up the whole play. Just like that, after another mistake, the 49ers now have second and long at the 21. Brody's back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle to his tight end. First reception of the game, Matt Stickles. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names just yet. Don't have Vinny Wolf's gift for it. Monty Stickles. Second-year player out of Notre Dame with his first catch. And at least make this third down play manageable. Got 2 receivers to the left, tight end close to the right. Shotgun and a play action again. Brody strolling to his right, scrambling, throws it across his body and is incomplete. And unless you are LeBeau on the coverage, future Hall of Famer and defensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns, Dick LeBeau, incompletes a pass. But I just don't believe John Brody has the kind of strength to throw the ball across field like that. Really, the only quarterback I've seen to do that kind of thing is John Elway. Anyway, they will try a 43-yard field goal to make it still a touchdown within, and it's good. Talking. Tommy Davis with a second field goal, and that is made the score 10-6. Now there's a little bit of pressure on the Lions offense when they get the ball here, because other than their first two drives, they really haven't done much. Ooh, nice little run back by number 29. Herndon. Here's Mishinowski. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick Petrosante. He's up to 10 rushes, 47 yards. That's really close to his average per game of 500 of about a little bit better than his average. Oh, there's Petrosante again, and this time he is met in the middle by, again, Leo Nomalini. Third tackle of the game. If you look, they did a... Leo beat the right guard and met Petrosini in the backfield. Second and 11, ball at the 33. Again, another draw, and again, Petrosante is met in the backfield, this time by number 63. And 63, I will find that name for you shortly. Monty Clark, a third-year player out of USC. So now we got 3rd and 12, and Detroit is just killing themselves here. Kanowski back to pass, rolls out to his left, can't find anybody, and will run for 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Knocked out of bounds on the play by Harrison. That was just a really strange sequence, because really other than the second drive, Petrosante has been shut down, and to call 2 draws back to back, really just strange play calling by the Lions staff. Got to think that the Lions defense has really been starting to wear down, because the 49ers have been on the field a lot. The 49er offense has been on the field a lot. Really, the only reason why, as that ball goes through the end zone, the only reason why the Lions aren't down is because San Francisco has shot themselves in the foot now. Really, 2 times for sure. And you could probably argue that that sack on the last drive on 1st down killed the drive. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the 20. Brody comes up. Single formation, wing left. Play action pass again. Brody looks and fires and finds his number 84. Charlie Wilson? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a Charlie Wilson. It is Oh, Brody's back again, and ooh, great pass and better catch by number 85. Oh, tight end Steckles again. Monty Steckles. That's great hands. Because he was covered. Watch, covered and boom, the minute the ball is there, Schmidt, the linebacker, tackled him immediately. And the 49ers are again marching right down the field now. Can they not shoot themselves in the foot and actually convert? Oh, J.D. Smith gets a 10-yard gain, but there is a flag down. And another holding call. Number 77, Bruce Bosley with the hold. And just like that, the 49ers have committed their one mistake a drive in the game. Play action pass, and Brody's going to get sacked. You can see that coming a mile away as the safety, Marr, no relation to Bill Marr, I hope. Bruce Maher, second-year man out of Detroit Mercy, comes straight in on the blitz, and Brody, by the time he sets back, just can't do anything. And just like that, the 49ers are now looking at 2nd and 28. Like the coach to pull out their 29-yard play. And they get really close. And Brody completes a pass to number 24, J.D. Smith, for 17 yards. And now it makes it a better possibility of at least getting 11 yards. 3rd and 11, shotgun formation. Play action again. Brody scrambles to his left and throws it nowhere. The question why Brody wasn't really being rushed. He had plenty of time in the pocket, but they can't overcome their holding penalty and the sack, and they are forced to punt. And the punter just committed a shankopotamus. He just shanked the ball and I think got a 30-yard punt, maybe. And it'll be interesting to see how Detroit and Manowski attack this Niner defense. The running game is non-existent. Play action pass. Oh, ooh, wide receiver screen and number 41. It's Terry Barr. The referees might have missed a little illegal block. Actually, that would have been passing interference by number 89, offensive passing interference. But referees missed it, and Mr. Barr was able to make about 9 yards on the play. Referees can't see everything. Manowski, back to pass, rolls to his left, comes back to his right. Wow! Runs back to the middle of the pocket and then throws a pass to the deep left to Gene Cogdill. And looks like a toe drag there. Can't see it. But it looks like a good catch. San Francisco challenges. We had a feeling, but they got to get a better replay than that. My goodness. That looks like a catch. He definitely had the left one down. The only question is, did the right one come up after he caught the ball? And here comes oh, it's confirmed. I guess we don't get to see it, but it is confirmed because we are at 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 34. Manowski hands off to Petrosante. Petrosante runs up the middle for 11 yards. And the Lions are looking a lot more like they were in the first half, that second drive in the first quarter, than they are any other time in the game. Gibbons in motion. Petrosante play action pass. Manowski's looking, and throws it away because everybody was covered downfield. Petrosante is an interesting running back. He's drafted in 1959, first round by the Lions, the 6th overall pick, and he's out of Notre Dame. Looks like a possible safety blitz. Oh. Petrosante again. Well, he tackled for a 1-yard gain, but it looks like that gentleman, Mr. Name, Nomalini. I wish I could pronounce his name better. I feel bad that I can't. With the stop. So 3rd and 10. Lions are in field goal range, but I'd probably like to get a first down. Oh. I don't exactly know what happened there. It's like Nanowski was passing to his tight end over the middle, but either there was a little bit of a miscommunication and his tight end should have stopped, or he just threw a bad pass. 40-yard field goal attempt. Good snap, good hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 21 seconds left in the third quarter, the Detroit Lions are now up on the San Francisco 49ers, 13-6. Ball taken out from the goal line, all the way up to the 30-yard line. Great return by number 24, J.D. Smith. All right, Brody's got work to do. Still only got a touchdown in it, but you got to kind of get the sense that San Francisco doesn't do anything this drive, that it might be all over. Passing offense, you can see right there, 124 yards for Detroit, 160 yards. They're able to move the ball, but they're just making mistakes every time. Even on that play, the running back gets blown up in the backfield, and once again, 49ers are facing 2nd and long. That's the end of the third quarter. We got a field goal out of it. More mistakes by San Francisco, and that has allowed the Detroit Lions to extend their lead, to maintain their lead after halftime, 13-6. All right, Brody comes out in shotgun formation, 2nd and 11. Fires over the... Oh, when it rains, it pours. Jim Brody found his man open, number 24, J.D. Smith, and it hit him in a bad place, the hands. Looks like he was probably hearing footsteps. Number 44 was right there and probably going to level a hit, and Mr. Smith decided discretion was the better part of valor and dropped the ball. That's been the story all game. All right, Brody's back, throws, 24, drops the ball again, but this time Walker was there and knocked the ball out of him. 24 needs to go back and check his hands on the sideline. He had the ball, caught it, and then 55, Walker hit him, and that was that. Got the punt, is away. Long punt, nice punt. Ball caught at the 20-yard line, and the returner is quickly dumped at the 22. Here comes Nanowski. In real life, this Nanowski is an actually interesting story. Originally drafted by the Cleveland Browns. 1960, he started the most games for Detroit. Started 10 and went 5-5. Nanowski back to pass. Throws it to number 80. This guy is 5th reception. Jay Gibbons. Jim Gibbons, I'm sorry. Jim Gibbons. He's been in the league for 3 years. Originally drafted by the Cleveland Browns. 61st pick in the 5th round. Mr. Gibbons comes from Iowa. I was saying, Nanowski had an interesting NFL career. He got drafted by Cleveland, played there 58-59. Went on to back up Detroit in 60-61 and then came back to Cleveland. Petrosante met in the backfield by number 54 and number 44. 54, right there, Big Bob Harrison out of Oklahoma. And Eddie Dove helped clean up. Just to finish up on Mr. Manowski, he would finish his career up his 1969 with the New Orleans Saints after a brief stint in Washington. Manowski back to pass, and it's incomplete. And Jim Johnson knocked the ball out of Gene Cogdill's hands, and Gail Cogdill. And we are at a 4th down punting session. I want to say the game has been rather mistake-prone. There has been some good defense, but overall, this hasn't been very pretty ball on the offense the last quarter and soon to be 2 minutes. Jim Martin punts the ball deep. Mr. Woodson on the return and breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and then gets crushed at the 29-yard line. I said Woodson, but that's actually Mr. Smith. J.D. Smith. See the score. The Chicago Bears beat the New York Titans 31-10. Minnesota Vikings beat the Boston Patriots 22-16. John Brody's back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle to ours. Nope, that's not RC Owens, I think. Yes. That is RC Owens. You know, the amazing thing about this is that as bad as the 49ers have played, one touchdown and it's a tie ball game. And you really have to think that the 49ers feel really lucky to be in this game. Shotgun formation. Brody back to pass. Throws it to R.C. Owen down the sideline and is going to be tackled at the 6-yard line, as it looked like the cornerback was expecting help over the top, and R.C. Owens was on a straight go route and blew right past the cornerback, and the safety, number 43, did not get over in time, and it was off the races, and Mr. Love made the touchdown saving tackle, but that is a big play that helps the 49ers offense. But we'll see. The 49ers have been in the red zone 3 times and have come away with 6 points. So we'll see what happens on the 4th here. Brody's back to pass, hands the ball off to number 24, J.D. Smith, and Smith runs all around right tackle for a gain of a yard, maybe 2, and 2nd and goal. Let's call it a long 4. Brody is in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Smith is in the backfield. Oh, draw play, number 23. I'm sorry, that was Ray Norton in the backfield, and on a draw play on 2nd and 4, the 49ers run the ball up the middle, wide open, blocks are excellent, and the 49ers are a extra point away from tying a game they have no business being in. It's amazing. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 4 plays and 70 yards, highlighted by the 40-yard pass from John Brody to R.C. Owens. And just like that, momentum not only has swung, but it's almost completely in the San Francisco 49ers court now. We have to see Get the ball up to the 30-yard line with Detroit, but Detroit has been very unimpressive this second half. Other than that one field goal drive, they have been very, very iffy. You can see Manowski's 13 of 21 for 139 yards. Those are the touchdown pass, but really haven't done much in the second half. Now you can still try to run the ball. They do have 4 minutes left. They haven't done anything with it. Yes, they are. There's Petrosante again. Looks like she got about 2 yards on the play. As the Leo Namelli there with a score tackle. But the Lions really haven't been able to run the ball much. I think they had a 10-yard rush in the second half, and that was it. Offensive line just hasn't been able to open up the lanes for them. And yet they're going to stick with it. And there's Petrosani again. He gets hit in the backfield, but still able to dive forward for about 3 more yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. And this is a crucial 3rd down for the Lions. They need to keep the ball, march down the field, and either get the touchdown or field goal with no time left. Because you get the feeling San Francisco can do what they want now. Manowski back to pass and is going to get sacked on the blitz by number 37, Jim Johnson. And just like that, you have to feel that San Francisco is sitting pretty good. Jim Johnson comes from his cornerback blitz way outside, and Manowski doesn't see him. There was a safety over the top, but you'd like to think that, oh my goodness, you can see in the highlight, the number 83 is just breaking across the screen. Oh, Manowski probably took a sack there when he had a couple guys open that he just didn't see. Pressure was in his face already, but the punt's away. You'd like to think Manowski can do it. Oh no, he's got some blocking going on here, and J.D. Smith was able to get about 10-15 yards, and now the 49ers with 3 minutes left and 3 minutes to go. Well, I'm sorry, with 3 minutes to go and only 60, probably about 30 yards to go just to get in the field goal range. You gotta feel pretty good about him. About San Francisco's chances. All right, Brody's back and hands off. No, play action. Oh, and we have a blitz. A blitzing linebacker, and we have another sack, sorry. And that is Big Joe Schmidt, Pro Bowler for the Detroit Lions. And that was an excellent play call by the defense. Because he just came right in. J.D. Smith completely missed him, but he was going on the other side. And Mr. Schmidt did a great job, and now we're at 2nd and 17. J.D. Smith gets a handoff, goes to the left-hand side, breaks it, and all the way up to the 43-yard line, and it's now, instead of 3rd, went from 2nd and long to 3rd and short. Lions really need to make a stop if they want to keep any chance. And they do get a stop. Number 53, Bill Glass, fights through his block and stops the running back in the backfield. And as we hit the 2-minute warning, this game that's been played pretty well on the defensive side of the ball. As you can see, Glass just breaks through the block of Cogdill, I want to say. No, I don't want to say Cogdill. It is a roster filler. But shows how that is important as the defensive end makes the stop. So now, are the Niners going to go for it? As you saw Brody talking to the coach on the sideline, it is 4th and 4. You got to think they're going to punt the ball here and make the Lions go the length of the field, which they haven't been able to do since the first quarter actually. Lions set up a return, but there's a fair catch call, and it doesn't matter if the ball's kicked into the back of the end zone. Now the ball is The ball is in the hands of Mr. Smanowski. Yeah, I figure he's got to get to the 30-yard line, so that's going to be 50 yards to give his kicker a chance for a field goal. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. He's back, he's looking. Rolls to his right and throws to his left. That is a very odd play, and his coach has reasons to be upset because that was just an interesting call. Interesting decision, I should say. 2nd and 10. Smanowski back, and he runs, calls his own number, and my goodness, what a call it is. And now I have a feeling that's going to be an extra 15 yards for a face mask. Personal foul, face mask. On the defense. Jimmy Johnson, number 37, and the Lions get the ball at the 47-yard line of the 49ers. And amazingly enough, the 49er defense now commits that one mistake that the offense was committing, and the Lions are now in good shape. Smanowski back to pass. He turns, scrambles, and throws over the middle to number 89. I believe that's Gail Cogdill. And now they're down to the 21-yard line of San Francisco, well within field goal range. And you got to think San Francisco's got to start using those timeouts as the Lions are almost sure to at least get the chance to put 3 points on the board here. And the 49ers did not take a timeout. The clock's still ticking. And there goes Petrosani, stuck in the backfield by Mr. Nomelli. Nomelli? Leo Nomelini, sorry. Mr. Nomelini, if you're still alive, I apologize for butchering your name over and over and over. Clearly, you're a great player. One timeout left. Ball on the 22-yard line. It'd be a 47-yard field goal at this point. Oh, I'm sorry, 37-yard field goal. There's Petrosani again, up the middle again, and Mr. Nomelini with his 6th or 7th tackle of the game. And the 49ers used their last timeout. 3rd and 10. You got to think that the Lions are going to run the ball here just because the 49ers can't stop it. Sure enough, Petrosanti is, as if I'm watching an instant replay, Petrosanti runs the ball for -1 yard, and that's right, Mr. Nomelini makes the tackle. And that is his 7th of the game. And here we are with 30 seconds left. The Lions are in range for a 39-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way. The kick is good. And with 20 seconds remaining, the Detroit Lions take a 16-13 lead and keep their slim playoff chances alive. There's the kickoff. And Mr. Smith runs all the way up to the 26-yard line. So with no timeouts, the 49ers are going to have to go about 50 yards to get within field goal range. I won't say it's impossible because if you've been watching Sack to the Future, you saw that the Seattle Seahawks on the final play of the game threw a 65-yard pass for a touchdown to tie the game against the Broncos and eventually went on to win the game in overtime. There's Brody, and he finds... Well, they're going to have to hurry up and spike it. He did find Gail Cogdell again. And spikes it. And they have 5 seconds left. Don't believe they're going to have any chance to throw another play. So this will probably be it. This will be a Hail Mary pass. got 3 wide receivers on the right, and you got RC Owens on the left. I kind of like that. Brody's back, and he throws it incomplete with 1 second remaining, and yeah, it's probably a good thing that he's in. Oh, there's RC Owens. Bruce Maher with the incomplete pass. You can see that 88 did have his hands on it. Here we go into your ball game. Anthony Thomas. RC Owens are on the right. Andre Thomas, sorry. There's Brody throwing it again, and it is intercepted by Night Train Lane. The ball game is over. The San Francisco 49ers lose to the Detroit Lions 16-13. As the Detroit Lions increase our record to 7-6. They're now 2 games back of the Dallas Cowboys for the last playoff spot. The San Francisco 49ers are now 7-6, waiting the outcome of the Cardinals game. And San Francisco and St. Louis wins, they'll be tied, although San Francisco holds the tiebreaker. But San Francisco no longer has any room for error, and Detroit's got to keep on hoping. Detroit's next game is at Chicago, though. That's not a good thing, as Detroit has already played Chicago once, and they were beat quite handily earlier in the year. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not right. San Francisco's playing Chicago, so that's not good for Chicago. Anyway, I'll run through the stats, but I hope you enjoyed my very first attempt. I know I suck, but hey, practice makes perfect. I'll get better. Thank you for watching. Please come back and watch this channel for more Sack to the Future action. As the Cowboys will play, the Browns will play. I'll have another bonus game next week. Go to the Vinny X Wolf, the John M, and the Phantom Fighter channel for all sorts of fun. Thank you, and have a good night.